Hello everybody, it is meteorologist Adrian's weather forecast. Welcome back to another video. Sorry for not making a video like this in a while. I just want to say thank you guys for 270 subscribers. We're 30 away from my goal. You're probably wondering, Adrian, why are you still talking about snow in the Northwest? Well, ask that to the storm. It's been staying there for quite a while. Almost 3 days or 4 days in some areas like northern Washington, and it's still going to stay there for a while, maybe a day and a half or so. But yes, quite a big storm and a long storm. So next 6 hours, around 12:28 tomorrow morning Eastern time, you can see some snow there for parts of Montana, scattered snowstorm for parts of Nevada, scattered all over the place near Colorado, New Mexico, and in that area. Next 12 hours, see some more snow in parts of northern Washington. 18 hours, still northern Washington, northern Idaho, parts of Oregon. And then 24 hours, so definitely a day from now, you can see it starts to move more into Montana, Idaho. Still snow in parts of northern Washington. That's why they can get up to 4 feet of snow. A lot of snow in a small area or a short time. 30 hours, it goes in parts of, gets a little farther, east, more parts of Montana, Wyoming, southern Idaho. 42 hours, 42 hours, you can see that parts of Wyoming, southern Idaho, northern Utah are getting some snow, and then parts of Helena, Montana, and Idaho are getting some snow. So yeah, those are the areas that can get snow for quite a long time. 48 hours, it starts to disappear. You can see it starts to move as it goes east, and it goes into warmer temperatures. It starts to scatter into little pieces. Parts of Nebraska, near Colorado, but not yet, or not there exactly. 54 hours, you can see it's all gone, but look at this, guys. I think this can be one of the most active Decembers in parts of the Northwest, because then another snowstorm comes. And guys, this is just crazy. And 70 after, so the storm disappears after 48 hours of some areas. And then about 24 hours later, or a little more than that, starts and more snow comes. So they think they get finally a break from it, but no. And this is a lot more snow than just rain. You see, now it goes into southern Oregon, northern California. It goes more south than the past storm, which is happening right now. 90 hours. You can see it starts to go almost all of Idaho, almost all of Oregon. See some, and less snow for parts of northern Washington, so that's a relief for them. 96 hours. You can see it goes more into goes more to East Montana, parts of North Dakota. So yeah, Denver's missing out on a lot of snow. 102 hours is gone. And then look, another storm comes. Almost all Oregon. It's just crazy how much snow will come. Let me go to snowfall. Next 6 hours, you can see it's quite crazy in 6 hours. In 6 hours, some areas can get another 4 inches in Idaho. It's not quite done with Washington, but it's done for the next couple of hours. And then see that heavy snow starts to pile up in the mountain ranges of California. Half an inch here, half an inch here. Quite heavy in British Columbia. Let's go to 24 hours. A humongous difference in 24 hours. Okay, so you can see a bigger difference in parts of Washington. You can see almost 8 inches in a little spot there. You see this big, dark, all the way dark purple to light pink. Hold on, that was bad. So you see all the way that dark purple to light pink. That is 6.5 inches to about 13.5. So a humongous difference. And then go to the next 36 hours. It gets a little heavier as it moves east and it gets quite heavy for parts of northern Montana, and parts of mid Idaho. Um, Almost 15 inches, 17 inches there. It stops in the parts of California. I believe David Schlatter is like right here or something. I don't know, because I know he's near San Francisco because it's live yesterday. Quite some heavy snow parts of northern Idaho. Let's go 60 hours. You can see, oh, that's not 60. 60 hours, almost 29 inches right here. Like quite some heavy, and then a heavier band forming in parts of Oregon. And then heavier snow starts to pile up in Wyoming. So not a lot of snow for southern Idaho. But when that other snowstorm we saw coming in the next like 90 hours, see that? Do you see the big difference when the other snow comes? Then you go all the way here. You can see a humongous difference. Almost a foot here in Utah. About how much is this? About 50 to 72 inches there. Very heavy snow for parts of Wyoming, Montana, almost foot. So look at the mountain ranges; it's getting almost 2 feet. Almost all Nevada's under 5 inches of snow. So this is gonna be a very white, a white December. And yes, there's a possibility for a snowstorm or a white Christmas for Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and Montana for a white Christmas. Let me actually go to temperatures right now. If you are in from a light bluish to a green, so you can look here. If you're from a light yellow all the way to this brownish color, you're above average. If you're this light blue all the way to dark purple, so green, all that, you're below average. So you can see right now as the snow starts to form, you can see almost 9 degrees above average in Montana and Idaho. You're probably thinking, how is it snow when it's 9 degrees above average? Well, think about it. They're all the way north. If it's 10 degrees above average, it's probably like 29 degrees over there. Yeah, you're probably like, what? Florida can be 5 degrees below average in some areas. So yeah, it's quite warm compared to them in Montana and Idaho. But as the other snow successor approach, so this is 72 hours or 3 days from now. As the other storm starts to approach, it starts to get a little cooler in Nevada, and it's still warm here, but at least it's not almost 10 degrees above average. This, if you are in this little circle, you are to 3 to 5 degrees above average. Starts to get a little cooler, and then we go to 84 hours. Then another warm shock comes, but that's more for northern Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska. So yeah, it's quite warm for their type of weather, but it's going to be very, if that happens, if it gets 10 degrees above average in parts of southeast, it will be very warm. Almost, not green, almost 7 degrees above average, below average. So yeah, it's going to be warmer compared to average in the northwest, but it's still going to be very cold. Look at National Weather Service. I wanted to go on this because they did add like I told you guys, I think in the last video, that they should add windstorm watches for northern Idaho because they're getting heavy snow. And look, they finally added it. And they did take away California for now, but I won't be surprised if they add more for the next storm that can bring up to 2 feet. They have windstorm watches for Maine, and these counties with pink, that's windstorm warning. So yeah, they did add. They added 3 more counties. They added a windstorm watch near Seattle. They did add a windstorm advisory for. Wait. No, that's not a flood advisory. That's a hydrologic outlook, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So yeah, you can see we have windstorm warnings for these parts of northern Washington. And look, guys, this is where Seattle is. So Seattle is just missing a big snowstorm. A windstorm watch is here, just so close to Seattle. Windstorm advisory is here, and then windstorm warnings here. So yes, I just feel bad for people that live in Seattle. They just get 2 inches of snow yearly, average. And then if you go a couple miles west, you can get, or east, you can get up to 4 feet average yearly. So this is what the models look like right now. Some snow, scattered snowstorms. And then if we go, you can see how it starts as it moves east. It gets a little bigger. Even though it's a little warmer there, it still gets bigger. And then it just goes off. So yeah, this is like another model, the tropical tidbits. So it shows a little less snow for Nevada, Utah, or it shows less snow for Utah, but it shows a little more going south, but it won't be there for a long time. And then it stays in near Seattle, just getting rain in Seattle. Gets really close to Seattle there. And then that other storm, like I said, it starts to move really south. I believe in 90 hours or so, the other storm comes after this storm right now, all the way to Canada border, all the way to Northern California. So yeah, and then parts of Nevada, very heavy snow for parts of Idaho, Montana, and then it moves in the western parts of more western parts of Montana. This model actually shows more snow for North Dakota. Let me just go back. So yeah, you see the storm. This is actually, what day is this? This is Friday. So Friday, I believe, it goes all the way up, all the way, okay, all the way here, all the way Northern California. So it goes more south. And go to snowfall. This is what it looks like Friday, at the end of Friday. You can see 30 to 40 inches there, almost 16 inches there, up to 9 inches there. So very heavy snow. 2 inches near the Nevada-Idaho border. That heavier band like I was talking about. Almost 7 inches, 8 inches in some areas of Wyoming. So yeah, this you can just see really heavy snow. Almost 42 inches in parts of British Columbia there. So just look where you are, see how much snow you're getting, and yeah. Hope you guys had a wonderful time watching this video. Drop a like if you liked it. Give me recommendations. And hopefully, you guys, we can get to 30 subscribers by the end of tomorrow night to get 300 for you guys. For I can do a shout out video. I do have 9 people on the shout out list so far. If you haven't already told me or just remind me already. So yeah. So just let me know if you haven't already if you told me you want a shout out on the live, I wrote you down. I wrote everybody down on the live. But if you haven't already done so, tell me if you want to shout out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope it helped you. Please prepare if you are getting hit by the storm. If you're near Seattle, you still gotta prepare for flooding, especially if you're in the coastal areas of Oregon too. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that red bell button for instant notifications. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and bye.